Welcome back to another day in paradise. This is episode 3 for the 7th of March. Once again, this is more of an update sort of episode than it is anything new specifically happening. Main update being Trump pussied out of the tariffs again. I am convinced at this point that he is just trying to fuck with the stock market by constantly announcing and then canceling these tariffs so that he and his fucking cronies can, they'll see industries that are going to be affected and they're going to, bet on it. They're going to buy the stocks low when it tanks from his announcement. And then they're going to say they're not going to do it and they're just going to keep doing this for a while. What other explanation would be rational? Right? Like, disregard morality here. We're talking just strictly profit-based rationality. I see no way that any of this makes any goddamn sense. Who the fuck is running the country? Like, what is going on? Is it that, like, Donald Trump really is this fickle where he's, like, constantly going back and forth over whether or not he's going to do the tariffs, but he's, like, too senile and, like, he's having, like, a rage, and then his advisors have to, like, be like, no, man, we can't do it. It's not going to work. It's going to tank the economy. Is it him doing it on purpose for money? Is he, like, what the fuck is going on? Right, so, like, announcing the tariffs makes the United States reputation look bad when he first did. And then him saying, all right, fine, we'll negotiate it. That makes him look somewhat better because it suggests that, like, yeah, his demands are nonsense, but, like, he's open to negotiation. And then for him to be like, oh, well, nope, we didn't negotiate much of anything. We're gonna fucking do the tariffs again. That makes him look extremely bad. And it is doing so. Polling in other countries for the reputation for the United States is the worst it's basically ever been since, like, the Vietnam War. I mean, in certain places, the War on Terror. And then for him to push it back another month? What the fuck are we doing? Just commit to something. God damn. This is hilarious. The country is being held hostage by stooges. Like, there is... I try to do my absolute best to empathize with people in power to try to perceive rational justifications for their actions. I can find no way that this makes sense unless either A, he is fucking crazy and his advisors are, like, desperately trying to stop him. I mean, yeah, Trump is crazy, but I'm talking, like, fully operating against his better interests. And Donald Trump is a man who prioritizes his interests above all else. So him going against them is very weird. Number 2, pump and dump. This is just them trying to make money from the economy on purpose. Number 3, Russia's literally just telling him to do this to fuck with people. I feel like doing this to fuck with people is the most rational way to look at this. It just comes off as troll behavior. Literally no one benefits from this. It does the damage short term to the economy in the United States. It makes all of our other allies or other trading partners really weary to do anything and is making them feel like it's necessary to start making procedures to counter the United States before tariffs even hit them. It's fucking crazy. So yeah, the tariff slip and slide, the rigmarole, that is the main piece. The other piece, and I'll keep this one short as well, to the 10 Democrats who voted in favor to censure Al Green, the man who stood up against the fascist dictator's speech, you are traitors. You are traitors to the United States. You are complicit in a fascist dictatorship in the making. You will go down in history as the biggest rube fucking coward pussy assholes on earth. How you could possibly vote with Republicans to censor a man speaking and fighting, a martyr for freedom of speech, a martyr for democracy, a martyr for common sense law. For you to vote against him is the most telling way of your priorities and of your actual goals. You are not an elected representative. You are a fucking Rube con man, and you deserve to be completely removed from power, and you deserve to be treated as the traitors you are. Unacceptable. We need to start drawing a fucking line in the sand. You are either with us or you are against us. We tried working with these people. We tried collaborating with these people. And what do? Backstab you at every turn. Traitors. Call them traitors to their face. Call their phone numbers. Insist that they go to town halls and hear from the fucking people who put them in power, because if they don't change their shit soon, they're gonna be ousted fast as a motherfucker, assuming elections are even a thing we have anymore. Pathetic. Absolutely despicable. That probably pissed me off more than all of the weird shit with Trump, because at least with Trump, it's expected and it is following their playbook. They're trying to make a fascist dictatorship. His weird authoritarian bullshit, while wacky and up and down and not the most sensical, still fits with the idea of a strong man completely overtaking the country. But for Democrats at all to back him, fucking wild. Horrible people. Look up the people on the list. I don't remember their names. It's 10 people. Primary them, fight them, call them traitors. It's time that we start fighting back. We're not going back.